Hey guys, Dr. Ryan here. So what I'm here to talk to you about is why a chiropractic adjustment helps speed healing and also helps alleviate pain. So let's say, for example, you manage to injure your lower back. So inevitably, most of the time when back injuries occur, it is typically a joint-related injury. Very few times will I actually ever see a true muscle strain in a lower back. It is possible. Most of the time what's happening is the joints of the lower spine here, and you see this is the pelvis, this is the spine, and then the discs here. Now the joints are back here. The joints, what happens is you end up straining a joint, or spraining a joint. You either from a bending, lifting, twisting injury, or a repetitive injury, too much sitting followed by some heavy deadlifts, something like that. So what happens is, if you do sprain a joint, what happens is the joint was more than likely moving pathologically before. In other words, there were some areas that weren't moving correctly. There was other areas picking up the slack for those joints. What happens when there's one department not pulling their weight, the other departments get grumpy, right? So, and then what happens is you get this whole stirred up action, muscle spasm, you get chemical reactions in there, so you get pain and inflammation, and it's possible to even have some irritation to the nerves. And that's where you feel sciatic and all this kind of stuff. Hopefully you didn't injure one of these tissues, which is your disc. That's a whole other discussion. Let's say you just had a typical sprain of your lower back. You'll have reflexive muscle spasm. Your body's really intelligent. Your brain's telling those muscles to become spastic for a reason. That's why stretching the heck out of them is not going to fix your problem. Now, more than likely, there was joints that weren't moving correctly, and there was other joints compensating. A movement professional can help identify the areas that are not moving correctly and restore that function. Let's say your lumbar spine wasn't moving correctly. What we do is we do a gentle chiropractic adjustment to relieve some of the pressure and restore the movement of those joints. And what's really cool is not only did you restore the movement pattern to enable this person to heal correctly and prevent future injury, but it actually relieves pain too. When you manipulate, I don't like that word, but when you adjust these joints and they move through their natural range of motion, it actually sends signals to your brain, which is why exercise feels good. It's stimulus to the joints, which actually activates receptors that make you feel better. Sometimes it's short-lived, but that's why I always have my folks move after they get adjusted. A lot of times you'll do your corrective soft tissue release, so we do a little bit of release in the low back after that, some corrective exercise to push some blood flow and support new movement. So that's why chiropractic works. That's why it's the best healthcare system in the world, and that's why you need a chiropractor.